Yes, I, Brett May. I hope you're well, mate. Just listened to a bit of your video there. I couldn't watch it, I just listened to it through the speakers. I never listened to the whole thing, I'd heard enough, mate. Now listen. Let's stop pretending that you don't know what's going on. You've had lads in touch with you, we won't say names, the Irish boys, yeah? You know they've got the money. And, you know, let's just stop making it about money anyway. I was on my way down here anyway, wasn't I, remember? You invited me down here. You making threats, Brett May. You're a fighting man. You're talking about me lass again online. Brett May, simple boy. Brett May, never learn. Like, how did you think this was going to end, mate? So I'm coming down. As you know, I'm driving there now. I'm stopping over the night in the hotel, and me and you are fighting in the morning, mate. As you well know, these lads have got in touch. Stop saying it's at the weekend. It's not at the weekend. It's in the morning. Right? As you well know, mate, it's in the morning. And stop making this about the money. I need the money in my bank before I come, mate. Canelo and Tyson Fury and I don't even get paid before the fight, mate. Who do you think you are? Stop putting hurdles and that in the way. Stop making this about money, mate. I said to them boys on the phone, listen, that's a handsome amount of money. I'll take that, no problem. But what you don't know, Brett May, and what a lot of people don't know is, I do this sort of stuff for free, mate. I don't need paid to settle a personal due. You people, man. So, I know, Brett May, that you cannot live with the embarrassment of me driving all the way down the road here, paying for a hotel, and you not showing again, right? Because I've got a feeling that this very handsome amount of money that's been offered, they just rang us and said, are you coming down to Doncaster? I said, yeah. I said, right, can we stream the fight, you know, and we'll give you this amount of money each. I was like, not a problem, on you come. They're like, Brett's agreed, straightener, Brett's agreed, that's it, bish bash bosh, it's happening. Friday morning. I said, perfect. Been on the phone to them the last couple of days, once or twice. Yep, Friday morning, still all sorted. He's saying he wants it all in. Well, I'd rather not have it all in, Brett May, because even though I've got a strong dislike for you, like, you know, I don't need to be taking your eyes out on that, mate. No, I really don't. And I'd put you to sleep sharpish. But if that's what you want, mate, that's what you want. But I would much prefer for us to show the kids how it's done. You know, show the kids how it's done. Let's meet up. Two fighting men. You know, we're not like two Joe Bloggses, are we? You know, we're two fighting men. Let's meet up, mate, and let's punch it out and let's put it to bed. And no matter what happens, you're a big heavyweight, mate. You know, if you chin me, or if you can stop me or knock me out, I'll expect you to wait around till I come round and I'm alright and you shake me hand and we'll put it to bed. Because I'm coming down here, mate. I'm rolling the dice. I can accept what happens to me, mate. I can accept the consequences, mate. I'm a grown man. You know, but I can accept the same if you can accept the same, because you are facing me, Brett, mate. It's as simple as that. I know you can't live with the embarrassment of this happening again. Like I say, once again, you've invited me down here. You've been talking about me lass again. Brett May, simple boy. Brett May, not do good in education. Brett May, special boy. So like I say, do you not think I've got better things to do, Brett May, like than this? You think I'm going to have my loved ones and that sitting watching me taking abuse and having some bare knuckle heavyweight fighter talking about my lass, making threats to me online, mate. I ain't arguing with you online, mate. I'm in the car and I'm coming down to see you, mate. It's as simple as that. That's where I'm on my way now. As you well know, mate, you'll be there in the morning. If this amount of money can't get you to this location in the morning, then you will never live this down. Because, like I say, it's all about money, mate. I need money in the bank and that before. I think, mate, who do you think you are, mate? Who on earth do you think you are? You've got no business respect at all when it comes to fight promotion. You're basic, mate. Brett May, simple boy. Never mind misfits, mate. There'll be no misfits if you don't meet me tomorrow. Simple as that, mate. There'll be no misfits if you don't meet me tomorrow. This can be the build-up for misfits, if you like. This can be like, you know, unfinished business, bad blood. Brett May tries again. You know, I can see the headlines now. But none of that'll be happening, mate. Takes two to tango. So you can forget about all that if you don't meet me in the morning. I would say that this amount of money you're getting paid is most definitely the most money that you'll have ever had for having a fight with someone. Never mind putting it off till misfits. Never mind needing your money before the fight, mate. What kind of man are you? What kind of fighting man are you? And that's what I mean. If it's just off Joe blogs, you know, reading insults about your lass, or people crossing the line in comments, or randomers who couldn't do nout, well, you've got no place really starting on them. But you're a fighting man, mate. You live 4 hours down the road. Like, who do you think you're talking to? Who do you think you're talking about, mate? You know something, when we come down to Doncaster, the information come flooding in, mate, about your family. Like, you know, stuff about your mum, about your dad, about your sister. And I wouldn't dare, mate, no matter what I thought of you, I wouldn't dare smear any of that stuff online and talk about them potentially innocent people, whether it's true or whether it's not, I don't know. But like, I wouldn't dare, mate, do you know what I'm saying? I know my place, Brett May, I wouldn't cross certain lines with no one. But Brett May, simple boy. Brett May just doesn't get it. So Brett May's coming out tomorrow to face me, whether he's getting paid or whether he isn't. Never mind the money in your bank. You know how serious these lads are. You seen the video there was boxes of paper all over the place, mate. Stop being a divvy, right? Come down and get the money. I'll make sure you get your money, mate. And that's and I'll give you my word, you'll get your money before we even strike the first bat. Right, you'll get your money and I'll see to it. Stop making excuses, stop talking about misfits, stop being a fanny, Brett May. Right? Once again, Brett May, heavyweight bare knuckle fighting man. Brett May, invite me down here. Brett May crossed the line again. Brett May, simple boy. So you haven't really got any excuse now, have you? Stop talking about this, that and the other. You know, whatever. Whatever, mate. Like I say, I'm coming down here. If you're that desperate, we can get it off the line tonight. Like I say, this isn't about money, mate. I'd do this for diesel money. I'm not bothered. I'll do it for now. I'll cover my own bills, my own hotel bills and that. Don't you worry about that. This is personal, mate. Stop talking about misfits. Stop talking about money. You'll get your money. Right, just come out and take your yucking, mate. Simple as that. Like I say, let's show the kids how it's done. Never mind this all-in biting and that people. Like I say, mate, I don't want to take your eyes. You will not. I'm not bothered about the weight disadvantage, mate. It won't work for you. That's just best off showing show the kids how it's done, mate. A good old traditional straightener. Doesn't need to go any further. It can be put to bed there and then. You know what I mean? Imagine the headlines now, online feud gets put to bed. Good bit of frisk, I think. But whether it is or whether it isn't, like I say, it's personal, mate. That's what it is. And I'm nowhere near as annoyed as I was last time when I first come down, because I can see it now for what it is, you know. When the penny dropped eventually, like you can just see it for what it is. Brett May, simple boy. Brett May not do good in education. Brett May not get social cues. Brett May like socially inept. Brett May, simple boy. You know, like I say, once the penny dropped with it, it all became clear. So painfully transparent. It's just boring now. But like I say, mate, I can't just sit back and have you talking about me last mate when you live 3 hours down the road. So I'm on my way. I can see you tonight. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow and that we will get paid and these lads can video in that. No more excuses, Brett May. Right, it's time to come out and be a man. Simple as that. What kind of man are you? Right? Like I say, I'm on my way at your request. So the ball isn't in your court, mate. Like, there's no ball in no court nowhere, mate. The game's up. The time for half measures and talk is over. I wasn't even going to bother making a video, mate, but I'm just telling you and putting you straight. It's happening tomorrow. Simple as that. I can take any consequences what's happening, mate. I'm a grown-ass man. like I say, I'm coming down here because you wanted this, mate. So come out and have it one way or the other. If you want to make it about money, that's up to you. The money will be there for you. But like I say, I'm not bothered. You can have some of my money if you want, mate. Honestly, I'm not bothered. This is not. It was just a bonus. So I'll see you in the morning, Brit, mate. Ta-ra for now.